Hey guys, what's up? How we doing today? It's your boy Ven and welcome back to another video. So Call of Duty finally revealed Vanguard's multiplayer. They put out a trailer and stuff detailing everything about Vanguard's multiplayer, and they did a little bit of a sneak peek of Warzone. We got a lot of juicy stuff to unpack here, but before we get to this, if you guys want to show me some support, definitely hit that like button, and if you have not done so yet, be sure to hit the subscribe button and hit the bell for post notifications so you don't miss another one of my videos. We're going to unpack everything that they showed us today, go over some of the stuff they said about multiplayer in general, and then talk a little bit about the sneak peek of Warzone, the new map they gave us. There is a lot of exciting stuff coming up in the next few months in terms of Call of Duty. I'm excited. I hope you guys are. And with all that out of the way, let's get into this video, unpack everything about Vanguard's multiplayer. Okay guys, so after Call of Duty's live stream of Vanguard's multiplayer reveal, there was a bunch of important stuff. I wrote down stuff that stuck out, new stuff to the game, all of the additions they've added. I'm kind of just going to go down in the order they presented it in the video. So the first thing we're going to talk about are their map selections. They stated that there are going to be 20 maps on release. Yes, 20 maps on release. That's a decent amount. I'm actually pretty excited for it. They also stated it's going to be a pretty broad spectrum of map selection. So they're going to have maps on the Western Front, Eastern Front, Pacific, North Africa. We aren't going to have to worry about getting the same bland looking maps on repeat. We're going to have a nice selection. I'm really excited for it. All about the vibrant colors. Now, they didn't go into too much detail about the exact layout of all of these maps. They kind of just showed quick snippets of it in these trailers while they were talking. But from what we've seen so far, the maps look promising, and the fact that there's 20 on release, there might be a few hit or miss maps in there, but hopefully since there's a good amount of maps on release, there's going to be a good solid selection of maps for us to choose from. Now, the next thing they talked about is actually pretty interesting. It seems like it is a new feature to Vanguard. It's never been in a Call of Duty multiplayer before, and these are the quick match settings, or just like the settings you can select when you're looking for certain multiplayer games in the main menu. They're bringing this new addition into the game called combat pacing, where you can adjust your settings while you're choosing which game modes you want to play, and you can either have it as a tactical combat game or a blitz combat game. Now, the two differences between that is tactical combat matches, you'll be put into games with a smaller amount of players in the lobby total, so it won't be as hectic. Combat will be more spaced out, more tactical gameplay, as the name says. And the opposite to that is blitz combat. You can select blitz combat if you want to have a fast-paced match. There will be more players, so there will be more deaths, respawning. It will be way faster paced, hence why it's called blitz mode. So honestly, it's really nice. They're adding these two different kind of selections you can input while you're searching for multiplayer games. I definitely know a few people that they wouldn't want to be in a blitz mode. They'd prefer the tactical mode, more slower paced, more so aimed towards the casual player base. So it's nice that they'll be given that option. But for players like me, obviously I'm probably gonna do blitz all the time because full send, baby. And also staying in the same realm of multiplayer modes, they are adding a new mode called Control. Now, it is very similar to Hardpoint, whereas it's actually a moving hardpoint. If you guys are controlling the hardpoint will be constantly moving, or at least that's what it seems like from what they said. They didn't really go that much deeper into the game mode than that, but it's basically just a moving hardpoint game mode. Nothing too out of the blue, but it's nice that they're trying to add something new in there and switch things up a little bit. Now, in terms of the social aspect of the game, they made it very apparent that they are putting a heavy emphasis on the social aspect of the game. They want people to be playing with their friends. They want players to be rewarded for playing with their friends. They stated that clans are going to be in the game on day one. Clans will also feature features such as being able to level up with your clan mates. You can progress most of your in-game stats and all that kind of stuff by playing with your clan members. So obviously they're really wanting players to team up and have a heavy emphasis on playing with your friends. They also stated that cross-gen is going to be fully supported for Vanguard. So obviously you'll be able to play with different generation users. You can play, if you're on Xbox, you can play with a PlayStation user, all that stuff. So the fact that they are putting all of this in the game on day one and that they are making it apparent that they are going to be fully supporting it is great. So now we are going to get into some of the meatier stuff that they put into this multiplayer reveal, and that is a lot of the aspects of gameplay that they revealed during this trailer. Start things off about the gameplay. They stated that tactical sprint will be back, and along with that, sliding is also going to be back into the game. Weapon mounting is also a feature that is returning, but a new feature along with weapon mounting is now that you can blind fire if you are taking cover behind something, you have the option to blind fire your gun, which is kind of just hip firing, but you stick it over the cover you're on, and then you can just blind fire your weapon at enemies, and you can transition between the blind fire and actually being mounted on the cover pretty easily. So you can use that to your advantage and get into some nice gunfight gameplay. Another feature of their gameplay that they emphasized on was that there will be a lot of map destruction in the game. That means there will be a lot of features on maps that are breakable. So if you are tack sprinting or slide into a breakable area of a wall, you will break right through that wall. Having a lot of map destruction will definitely make for some interesting gameplay. You can get some nice flanks on people, and I'm not sure exactly how much of the map will be destructible. I'm only assuming that there will be specific points of walls that you can actually break through, but the fact that they're putting more map destruction in the game is great, and I think it will make for a lot more interesting and new ways to play the game. Now, staying with the same theme of map destruction, they also mentioned a new system that is being added into the game, and it's called the caliber system. Now, this basically, all they said about it was that the heavier the caliber in your weapon, the more destruction it does to the environment. So it's going to be part of your create a class system, which we will get into a second, but they are adding a new caliber feature, and it basically means the more caliber your weapon has, the more map destruction it does. They also said that caliber affects bullet damage in general, so obviously if your weapon has heavier caliber, it will also deal more damage to players as well. Now, bumping off of that, we are going to talk about the create a class system that they mentioned briefly in their video. Now, they said it's going to be a lot like the Modern Warfare 2019 create a class system. They're basically building off of that. You're going to have a primary weapon, secondary, 3 perks, tacticals, and lethals. They did say that the Gunsmith is coming back, which is something from Modern Warfare 2019, so that is great. And they also said that guns will have a total of 10 attachments that you can mess around with. Now, that does sound kind of vague to me. They didn't really show it in detail, so that could mean several things in my head, but they said that there will be 10 attachments for your weapons. So it seems that they're trying to make weapon customization a little bit more in-depth and detailed compared to the Modern Warfare 2019 Gunsmith. They also mentioned that they're adding another new mechanic to guns, and that's the suppression mechanic. And all they said is that suppression will make it so that if you shoot enemies, it will slow down their movements while they are getting shot. Now, before we get to what they revealed about Warzone, they did talk about PC optimization briefly. There wasn't really anything new in here. A lot of the PC optimization features from Modern Warfare 2019 and Warzone are being brought back. You're going to have a lot of customization options in terms of your graphics settings. They also said they're going to be putting in some presets, so if you don't want to go in there and change every single little option, or you don't really know exactly what you should change it to, they'll have some presets in there depending on your PC specs and all that stuff. They also emphasize that they really want to help reduce input latency and that kind of stuff, so I have high hopes that it is going to run great on PC. It seems like everything is set up for success, so we can hope. Okay, so they kind of ended their live stream briefing with a little sneak peek at the new Warzone map. Yes, there's a new Warzone map coming. It seems they're calling this new map Warzone Pacific. It's a tropical styled island off the Pacific Ocean. It's designed to feel vibrant and alive, which to me is a great thing because Warzone Verdansk, that map is gray as hell, and after a while of playing it, I just feel like I'm looking at concrete. Crossplay, cross progression, and cross-gen will all be supported when this new map comes out. So if you're playing on different generations or different consoles, you don't have to worry about that. All cross-related stuff is going to be fully supported. And probably the best thing they stated in this Warzone reveal is that there will be an anti-cheat coming on day 1 of this new map release. That is huge news. Anti-cheat has been a big problem with Warzone, honestly, over the last year. So many players have been quitting the game due to so many cheaters and hackers being present. So the fact that they finally went out and said that anti-cheat will be coming on the day of this new map release, I am so excited. The game's gonna come back. No more hackers. Screw you guys. It's gonna be a good day for Warzone. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay, guys, so that kind of covers everything that they revealed to us in this multiplayer live stream reveal. A lot of the new features they stated that they are adding, I am super excited for. It seems like they're only going to be good things for the game. The new Warzone map that is coming, that's what I'm most excited about. And obviously, anti-cheat coming, that's probably the biggest thing I'm excited about. It's going to help the game so much. It's going to bring back so many players. And Warzone is finally going to be fun again. Let me know what you guys thought about this Vanguard multiplayer reveal down below in the comments. Are you excited? Was it underwhelming? Are there things you still want them to talk about that you really didn't get answers to during this event? As always, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Remember, leave a like, and if you have not yet, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell for post notifications so you don't miss another one of my videos. Stay blessed, not stressed out there. Get some W's this week, boys. I hope to see you in the next one. Peace.